Please remove all hats, turn all cell phones and papers off, please. Ned, thank you.
All right, good evening, welcome. Or if you would, please remain standing. We'll have our prayer and our pledge. Commissioner Bethany Miller, would you lead us in prayer, please?
Our Heavenly Father, we thank you for this evening. We thank you for this time that we are here together. Lord, we just ask you to continue to help us, lead us, and guide us to make the decisions you would be proud of. In your name we pray, amen.
Commissioner Gillum, would you please lead us in?
Yes, sir. In one place the flag. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, you may be seated, please. All right, commission meeting will come to order. All right, if you would please, Madam Clerk, would you please have roll call?
Bell. Buffer.
Here.
DeBerry.
Here.
Yallen.
Here.
Gillum.
Here.
Grantham.
Here.
Hensley.
Here.
Jenkins.
Here.
Kettlemore.
Here.
Lake.
Here.
Lanier.
Here.
Miller.
Present.
Sane.
Here.
Vickers. Weems.
Here.
Wright.
Here.
All right, we do have a quorum. All right, is Christian, anybody signed up on the public comments? Everybody signed up? All right, we'll move on to approval of minutes from May 19th.
So move accept.
Motion been made to accept, is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, like sign. All right, you'll see before you have a list of notaries as well.
So moved, ready.
Second.
Motion been made, second to approve notaries. Any discussion on the notaries? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? All right, we will move into our reports from our county officials. If you would, please. All right. Casey, you want to come on up?
Good evening, Commissioners. The only thing that I have is we're seeking approval for our bids for our yearly bids for the year of 26-27. Just approval, my board's already approved the lowest bid, and we're just looking for acceptance on the county commission. So, unless you have any questions, the bids are in the minutes that we sent up from our meeting. I don't know if everybody got that or not, so should have. We accept, my board accepted the lowest bidders on all the bids that came through.
I move we accept it.
Motion been
What was
made.
needed?
Any
Second.
questions? We did second. Okay. All right, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, like sign.
That's all I've got. Unless somebody's got any questions on the budget or anything.
I think we'll take up that later. Commissioner,
You gonna have to go ahead and approve this.
What are y'all saying? I agree.
so that is what it is. I'll pass it up here. For your second reading on your budget.
All right.
Did you have any changes in that first reading?
No.
And your board's already approved that for your
Yes, sir.
second reading.
Yep.
Motion to approve. So moved. Is there a second? All right, motion been made, second. And, any discussion for Casey on this budget? Seeing none, Madam Clerk, let's have a roll call, please.
Buffer.
Yes.
DeBerry.
Yes.
Yallen.
Yes.
Gillum.
Yes.
Grantham.
Yes.
Hensley.
Yes.
Jenkins.
Yes.
Kettlemore.
Yes.
Lake.
Yes.
Lanier.
Yes.
Miller.
Yes.
Sane.
Yes.
Weems.
Yes.
Wright.
Yes.
Thank y'all.
Thank you, Casey, appreciate you. All right, Dr. Smith, are you here, please, ma'am?
Good evening. I have some budgets, one budget and some amendments for year-end cleanup, as you know, we're in the fiscal year in a couple weeks, so a lot of this is going to be cleanup. If you look at the handout, the first one is our summer school budget. We do not receive that allocation in May. So this is the budget for our summer school. Most of that is in personnel, instructional materials and supplies, and bus drivers. We do run transportation in summer. The next one is the voluntary pre-K program. That is a state-funded grant, but the money has to flow through our 141 account. And the major change on this is on the second page with medical insurance. We do not know what employees are going to take when medical insurance changes and open enrollment happens. So this year they have more than we anticipated with the budget last year, so that is just a cleanup on that one. The next one is our general purpose school fund. This is our 141, 7100, 7200. There are several on here. The first one you see in that section in 71200 is homebound teachers. We had to increase that due to more than anticipated need for that one. The second one is board. There are two things there. One, we had to have more board meetings last year than we anticipated. There's an increase there, medical insurance, liability insurance, and all of that was basically moved over from a decrease in legal fees. The next section, we had to move more money into bus drivers to clear that account. It came out of other vehicles. We were going to purchase some, vehicles for transportation and maintenance. So we took those out and put it in for bus drivers. There is an undesignated fund balance for that particular section of $7,500. On the next page, this is a grant that we received from the University of Kansas. It's called CWFIT. It is for, PBIS, positive behavior support, some professional development for teachers. We have 4 schools that get that grant. They get $10,000 each, so that is just showing that that money is coming into the budget. The next section is CCEIS. This is a grant that, we have been under for several years, and fortunate this year we were able to get out of it. You don't want to get out of the grant, but this is what we're glad to get out of it. But we did have an increase in medical insurance there, and that payment was taken out of the travel account. The next one, insurance recovery. This is from the ice storm. That is the amount, $151,650 that we received for repairs. We had, floor damage, some, drainage issues, things like that. We had a greenhouse that was completely demolished, a couple of central units. So that is the insurance recovery money. The next one is 143 cafeteria. We had some medical leaves, and when they're out on sick days, we have subs. That is money coming into personnel there. Medical insurance there was, we had to greatly increase that because they didn't have medical plans. Maintenance and repair, we had some equipment. And then you can see food supplies. We didn't have enough in there. Don't feel that pain in the grocery store. Most of that was taken out of food service equipment and electricity. So those are basically cleanup amendments to our fiscal year 26.
Dr. Smith, all these run through your board.
Correct, that's under our 504.
Move to be approved as presented.
Second.
All right, motion been made, second. Any discussion? Any discussion on the motion? Any discussion for the, Dr. Smith? All right, seeing none, Madam Clerk, will you roll call, please, ma'am?
Wright,
Yes.
Queen,
Yes.
Same,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Lanier,
Yes.
Lake,
Yes.
Kennemore,
Yes.
Jenkins,
Yes.
Hensley,
Yes.
Grantham,
Yes.
Gillum,
Yes.
Gatlin,
Yes.
DeBerry,
Yes.
Crawford.
Yes.
Dr. Smith, what were the 4 schools that grant?
2, Whiteville, Bolivar, Elementary, Mostly. I knew it was not Grand Junction. Grand Junction had it over.
Thank you.
Is they read now, or?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
So we had the first reading last month on our fiscal year 27 budget. We have no changes.
All right, no changes.
Move second reading of the school's budget be approved.
Second.
Second.
Motion been made, second. Any discussion on the school budget this year?
why would we glad to get out of that CCEIS?
That is a disproportionality grant, so something you don't wanna be under. Basically, we have those funds that we are required to designate, they don't necessarily give them to us. So now those funds can go in the general fund and we can do it the way, a different way.
Any other questions for Dr. Smith? All right, so we'll have a roll call.
Who seconded that?
Who's second?
Buffer.
Yes.
DeBerry.
Yes.
Galvin.
Yes.
Gillum.
Yes.
Grantham.
Yes.
Hensley.
Yes.
Jenkins.
Yes.
Kenmore.
Yes.
Lake.
Yes.
Legier.
Yes.
Miller.
Yes.
Sane.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Wright.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Smith. All right, Josh, you have anything? Ms. Lou, you have anything?
The only thing I have, a couple months ago, I told you all about, I was cleaning up some old state reports, records, things like that. So the Records Commission met this month, yeah, and approved all those, about a dozen papers, boxes of, they're just reports to the state, things like that I'm just trying to clean up and get out before the next person comes in. And, I've sent that to Library and Archives, and I've received approval on it, on disposing of those, with the exception of, I had to change a TCA code on one of them, or not a TCA code, a CTAS code on one of them that could be disposed, and they were IRS reports, state reports. So, other than that, everything's good, so we're on the countdown.
Ms. Allen, do you have anything?
Yeah, just let, since I'm my spot, Ms. Linda, the, state will be sending back to Hardeman County that I spent on my budget this year about $45,000. So it'd be in like three, I don't know if they'll do it one big check or everything. It's for the election, it's for the cages that are locking the equipment now, and for the vendor fee that where we had to change from Congressional District 8 to Congressional District 9. So the state's reimbursing us back for all that, and other than that, we're just busy, getting ready for July 17th, so.
All right, thank you. I see Ms. Baker back there. Ms. Baker, do you have anything for the library?
Air feels great.
We have, I'll go ahead and give that report. We did have that fixed, and we put that out, we, of course, had that fixed. So, as you know, that we're partnership with the city of Baldwin on that, on the building, so, we split that maintenance fee, so it's half and half on that fee. So, glad that is working. Thank you for what you did. All right. Anybody, let me see if I've overlooked anybody else. Anybody on committee reports? Yes, sir. Brother Ryan? Yes, sir.
Yes, I would just like for everybody to be aware of I'd just like to thank the HAA, that's Hardeman County Adoptable Animals, and the Animal Control and Sheriff's Department, the job they've done with their joint venture this year, excellent job. Also, we would like to, if people don't know, most of our phone calls at night come from complaints at the dispatch on animal control about dogs. So, we do have a leash law. So what we're asking the citizens of Hardeman County, if you're gonna put your dogs outside, at least put them on a chain or a fenced-in backyard to be polite to your neighbors, to be safe for your dogs. And also, spayed and neutered. We've got, adoptable animal, Hardeman County Adoptable Animals does a great job adopting these dogs out every year. But it gets to a point where we need more volunteers. So if anybody wants to volunteer, they welcome you to come down to the shelter, to walk the dogs, to feed the dogs, to love on the dog. Just be a friend for the day to a dog. But I'd just like to say thank you, Sheriff, and thank Animal Control, and thank Hardeman County Adoptable Animals for the job and service they did for Hardeman County. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. They did an excellent job there. Appreciate all the hard work and all the volunteers that are there. All right, anybody have anything else? Commissioner Graham, do you have anything?
The historical committee will meet in a couple of weeks, and I'll have a report on that in July.
We do have the air in the little courthouse museum, is we'd like to open that up, around the fourth sometime. For tours, we'd like to open the little courthouse museum for some tours, if people are interested in that. We did have the, central heat and air put in there as well, for the county, so, cleaned up and ready to go. All right, so the last on the list for our officials, I'm gonna ask Sheriff Dillon, do you have anything? All right, next we'll move in, we've got a renewal for the Forest Citizens Agreement. I'm gonna move it on down, later in this section. We'll go ahead and get some of these out of the way. The AirMed, as y'all will see in your packet, is something we've been involved in for several years. This is just to renew the contract with the air services, and we, it's renewal that's coming up for $67,583. Any questions on there, on that AirMed contract? Yeah, we want to try to get those in place before the first of the coming fiscal year, for July the 1st. Any questions on our AirMed contract?
So moved.
All right.
Second.
Motion been made, second to approve the AirMed contract. Any questions? All right, this is a renewal. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. All opposed, like sign. This is renewing same contract. All right. And we're skipping the appointment here. We're taking that off the agenda for the appointment. Let's move down. We've got a Hardeman County Arts Council lease agreement. And Brenda, I know you're here. You have that for us, please. If you would mind. Come on up. We'll start on that.
Thank you, Mayor and Commission. I believe in your packet you have a letter from the Arts Center just expressing our intent to continue our sublease of the current property. I don't know if any of you all were here when this was done, and probably none of you realize the way that our property works. It's leased from the state of Tennessee to Hardeman County, and then it's subleased from Hardeman County to the Hardeman County Arts Council. We are nearing the end of the first 25-year lease period. That lease expires in January of 27. In talking back and forth with the state, we discovered at first we thought it was only renewable for 2 additional 5-year terms, but there was an amendment done, so there should be a couple copies scattered around at your seats there of the existing lease agreement between the state and Hardeman County, as well as an amendment, an amended sublease. So that lease was amended in 2003 that changed those 5-year terms to substitute in that it had an additional 25-year renewal term. So we're asking if y'all will approve for the county to enact the 25-year renewal on the lease of that property, which would in turn renew our sublease with Hardeman County for the Arts Center to remain at its current facility for the next 25 years.
Yeah, and the way that originally was set up from Mayor Knuckles, actually Lieutenant Governor Wilder helped to get this passed through with Don Sunquist, I believe, at that time. That was, they went to the state, and were always saying that we needed a place to have something, so they made an agreement in Nashville that if they would allow this, that would be built, and for production for the plays, for the, whatever was coming in, that they had to have a place for the patients of Western Mental Health to always come into that facility free of charge. And that was the reason that the state agreed to do this. That's correct. Yeah. So this is the extension on that original lease.
This section of property, again, is leased to the state to Hardeman County. It is leased in that, lease agreement. It was leased to Hardeman County for the sole purpose of an arts facility. So, if it was ever to be used for something else, the county would have to approach the state with that. The state would have to then approve it. But, under the existing lease agreement, it is to be solely used for an arts facility for Hardeman County.
So make a motion that we extend 25 years.
Second.
Motion being made and seconded.
Just one question.
Yes, sir.
That's still for the sum of $1, like this?
Yes.
All right, any questions? Turn, we need a roll call. That's a renewal. Any other questions? All right, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, like sign. Well, congratulations on that. You did great work there.
Just want to give you all a quick update. So if you've seen our social media or local news over the past few weeks or a month, you've probably seen where we are not having events at the Arts Center. After EHAW, we discovered when we were doing an installation project that we had some truss and structural damage in the building. After 2 structural engineers came out, there were some kind of concerns for the safety and occupying the building for public events. We are still navigating an insurance claim. We are, as of today, I believe, 74, 75 days since the adjuster was on site. We are hopeful that we will have a decision from the insurance company by the end of the month on what they are going to do for us. But just keep our leadership in your prayers. I tell people all the time, the biggest question I get is when you had your dinner here, you had EHAW. You had a lot of people in there this year since the ice storm. Why now? It's not every day you walk into a building, look to see if the building is safe, look to see if you have damage or trusses. Obviously, once we found the damage, we had to address that. So people's safety inside the building for our events is a priority for us. Again, we're navigating the insurance claim. Hopefully it will get approved. Our contractor has told us once that's approved and we can give the go-ahead, we're looking at 4 to 6 months for repairs. So we are going, what we're saying, back to our roots. If you're familiar with the Arts Center in the early days, the Arts Center did events at the Buffet House, at the Palmer Central High School Auditorium, at local churches, at the fairgrounds. We can do what we do best outside of our 4 walls, whether it's at local venues. We're going to continue at this point in time. We're not canceling any events that we have scheduled. So we're proceeding business as usual, just not in our same facility. So if y'all just keep us in your prayers, and we'll keep y'all updated. Again, hopefully we have something soon, an insurance update, and we can move forward with construction repairs.
Hey, Brian, real quick on that, they do you'll have to send that in to the state, of course, and they will do an amendment clause.
That's correct. So,
Then they'll send that back.
we provided the letter to you, to the commission. I believe the next step, according to Alex, is, Hardeman County needs to provide written notice to the state that y'all are, exercising your 25-year renewal, and then the state will provide, that amended lease to you all, and then the county will have to draft the new sublease with us.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. I'll give it to Mr. Connor on that.
Thank you all so much.
All right, thank you, Brian, appreciate it. All right, the next item, ratification of the bridge. If you'll remember, a few months ago, back in November, we passed a resolution for the bridge there in Whiteville, to be named, for Sergeant Allen, and that was passed, with the county commission, and we had to send that to the state. The state did approve that. I did send you, put a copy of that, where it was submitted through Senate Bill 1478. Notwithstanding to the contrary, the bridge on Murphy Lane is hereby designated Sergeant Tyrone Allen Memorial Bridge. So that did pass. Now the proper procedure on that is to come back to the county and be ratified. So I'd like to have a motion, if possible, please, to ratify that.
I made the motion to ratify.
Second. All right. Seeing no discussion. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All right. Make sure we approve that. That's great. All right, now I'm going to bring up our ambulance director. If you would, please, sir, we have some information about the Savage program. Welcome. Good evening, how are you? Yes, sir.
Going through, our co-op, for purchasing Sourcewell, I've been doing some research, and while that's really good for, an entirety of the county, to procure, equipment and vehicles, it's not the greatest for, emergency services, fire police, and EMS. So, after research, I've done some things to look at SOPIC, which is another, co-op. And so I've asked the mayor to, consider that, and commission, actually consider, adding that with Sourcewell as a buying co-op. That'd be really beneficial for, fire police, EMS, all of them, and entities of the county. So, I think there's a proclamation that has to be done, or
Yes.
an amendment that has to be done. I'm not asking for it to replace Sourcewell, but I am asking for it to, be in addition to Sourcewell. Besides that, I don't really have anything else. I can give you a rundown of some call volume that we have. From May first to today, we've had 568 total calls. 88 of those are hospital transfers. 447 emergent responses, 33 non-emergent responses. Of those 568, 473 were transported by ambulance. For the month of May, we took in $157,742, which is about double of what we had been bringing in per month. And, so far in June, to today's date, we're at $99,488. And, our gross collection average right now, we're anywhere between 47 and 50%, on our bill. So, if there's any questions,
How we doing on staffing? We still up?
right now, we're still, one short of, one paramedic short of being full staff. I did have, 2 resignations from full-time, they want to go to part-time, but, we'll address that as they come, that happened this week. So, as that comes along, we'll, end up visiting that, that's what we can, so. I think we have some part-time people that are already on staff that are interested in that position, in both of those positions, so, I don't think it'll be very much of a transition.
Any other questions? We'll move to the, resolution. That's just an added, addition to what we use now for your Sourcewell or state contracts that you can buy equipment, purchase vehicles out of that. This is another one for a co-op. Any questions?
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
All right, motion been made and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All right, are there any no's? All right. All right, that is approved. Thank you, Director.
Thank you.
Appreciate you very much. All right, next we have a resolution to adopt the review fees in Hardeman County. Director Perkins.
Good evening, Commissioners. As a matter of fact, a couple of months ago, I came to you and just explained, we've got, public chapter 140 was approved, or signed by Governor Lee, and so we have to adjust our fees accordingly. The only fee that really is gonna be affected by this is the one for the double wide and triple wide manufactured homes. It would put us above that $250 mark, the kind of mark I explained when we're charging that, so. We asked to drop that down to $150, so it would remain at the $250 or less level there. That's really the only change. The only other change that is on here, was where it says additions, alterations, accessory buildings, and fire restoration, $4 per $1,000, minimum $40 fee. It did not say that on the other, it just said, $4 per $1,000. So there was a lot of confusion as to what that 1,000 was. And so we're just clarifying that on our zoning resolution fee schedule of what that $1,000 meant.
All right, any questions for Director Perkins?
So move we accept.
Second.
Motion been made and seconded. Any discussion? Any questions for Director Pearl? Seeing none, this is dealing with the fee schedule. Let's have a roll call vote, if you would, please, Madam Clerk.
Flucker,
Yes.
DeBerry,
Yes.
Galvin,
Yes.
Gillum,
Yes.
Grantham,
Yes.
Hensley,
Yes.
Jenkins,
Yes.
Kenmore,
Yes.
Blake,
Yes.
Lanier,
Yes.
Miller, Sane,
Yes.
Weems,
Yes.
Wright.
Yes.
Thank you, Commissioner. Thank you, Burton. All right, before we move into something, I do want to say this real quick. We're glad to see so many people here tonight. And I appreciate that. And, it's good to see we got a couple of former commissioners here. Commissioner Lanier back there, Lanier, good to see you, sir. And we got Commissioner Pulse right here. So, good to see you. I'm glad you're coming. Long time commissioner. Glad you're here. I have the honor of calling that one Dad. So. All right, we'll move into our second reading and vote for the budget and our resolution and our budget amendments. And at this time, we'll turn it over to the Honorable Johnny Lanier, who is our budget chair and vice chair of the Hardeman County Commission. We appreciate his hard work, of course, Ms. Linda Ernest as well, our financial director. And Commissioner, I'm going to turn it over to you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I'll reiterate your thank you to yourself, Ms. Linda Ernest, who worked very hard on this budget. The budget committee, both the commissioners and private citizens that are on it, and to a lot of you commissioners, many of you have been involved or come to budget committee meetings or workshops, and we were way ahead of schedule and get everything done on time. I think everybody's pretty understanding of our budget, so thanks to everybody. I am going to address the second reading and the resolutions that follow before I lower you to sleep with budget amendments, since it's in here. A little overview and a couple of changes to the county's first reading. This budget includes no property tax increase. It includes a 2% cost of living raise to employees. They are going to pay 5% of the insurance cost this budget year. The elected officials received 2.63% cost of living mandated by state of Tennessee. And the only other really two changes, there is a longevity plan in this budget. For a long time, we've had long-term employees that just weren't really recognized for their years of service. And the plan we've put into the budget, the date is November the 1st, where it falls. But if you've got 5 years in Hardeman County, and elected officials are exempt from this plan. If you have 5 years, you will receive $300 per year, your 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th year. At 10 years, you will receive $500 every year. If you're here 15 years, that'll move to $1,000. And if you're here 20 years, that'll move to $1,500 is the cap. And everybody was unanimous on that budget committee wise. We've got some employees that have been with the county 20, 30, even to 40 years. Whose, rate of pay doesn't reflect their years of service. So as long as they're with us, it'll reflect now. So, and thank you to all those long-term employees as well. The only other change, we did have a surplus of a balanced budget. We moved 4 more cents to debt service to build that account up to hopefully down the road pay some of our debt. And with doing that, that's going to build that balance back up after some of it was moved to pay some of the fees on the lawsuit out of the debt service fund. So with that being said, revenues over expenses, we were still 69,000 and some change to the good budget wise. So that being said, Mr. Chair, can you entertain a motion to approve the second reading of the county budgets? This is including the general fund, the drug fund, the landfill, and debt service, unless commissioners, you have any questions within the budget.
Thank you for the workshop last night. That was great.
So moved. Second.
Motion been made and seconded. No tax increase. All right. Any discussion? Seeing none, we'll move into roll call vote. Madam Clerk, please.
Wright,
Yes.
Weems,
Yes.
Sane,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Lanier,
Yes.
Blake,
Yes.
Kennemore,
Yes.
Jenkins,
Yes.
Hensley,
Yes.
Grantham,
Yes.
Gillum,
Yes.
Gatlin,
Yes.
DeBeer,
Yes.
Buffer.
Yes.
All right, motion passes, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The first, we have to take all these resolutions. Okay, we have 4 resolutions, following that second reading approval. The first one is setting the tax rate, which remains the same at 1.8102. Mr. Chair, you can entertain the motion to approve of that. So moved.
Yes, sir. Is there a second?
Second.
All right, any discussion? Seeing none, that is for the tax rate, 1.81, which you can give us a roll call on that, please.
Buffer,
Yes.
DeBeer,
Yes.
Gatlin,
Yes.
Gillum,
Yes.
Grantham,
Yes.
Hensley,
Yes.
Jenkins,
Yes.
Kennemore,
Yes.
Lake,
Yes.
Lanier,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Sane,
Yes.
Weems,
Yes.
Wright.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The next resolution is the tax levy. If you have that in your packet, Commissioners, resolution number 061722026-02, breaks down the tax rate. Levy, the county general gets 86 cents. The schools get 8.8593 cents. Debt service at 0.0909 cents, for a total of 1.8102.
So move we accept.
Second.
All right, motion been made and seconded. Any questions, comments? I appreciate how you did that on the spreadsheet format. It's a really good format. Thank you, Mr. All right. Seeing no questions, we'll have a roll call vote for our resolution for the tax
Walker.
levy distribution.
Yes.
DeBeer,
Yes.
Gatlin,
Yes.
Gillum,
Yes.
Grantham,
Yes.
Hensley,
Yes.
Jenkins,
Yes.
Kennemore,
Yes.
Lake,
Yes.
Lanier,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Sane,
Yes.
Weems,
Yes.
Wright.
All right, motion passes.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Next, resolution number 0617206-026, I'm sorry, -03. This is the appropriations, resolution. Has, breakdown of all the budgets, appropriations, general fund, drug fund, debt service, landfill, highway, school, and cafeteria, educational capital project fund, all of them. Mr. Chair, I move that resolution be approved.
Second.
Motion been made, and who's the second on that, please? Commissioner Weems? All right. Motion been made, properly second. Any discussion on the appropriations? Seeing none, Madam Clerk, we need a roll call.
Wright,
Yes.
Weems,
Yes.
Sane,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Lanier,
Yes.
Lake,
Yes.
Kennemore,
Yes.
Jenkins,
Yes.
Hensley,
Yes.
Grantham,
Yes.
Gillum,
Yes.
Gatlin,
Got his name. Yes.
DeBeer,
Yes.
Buffer.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Chair. And lastly, we did do an appropriations resolution for, the longevity plan, within the budget, so it will be on file in the mayor's office. Numbers.
for approval.
Second.
Any questions? All right, that's for our longevity program. Madam Clerk, would you please proceed? Roll call.
Buffer,
Yes.
DeBeer,
Yes.
Gatlin,
Yes.
Gillum,
Yes.
Grantham,
Yes.
Hensley,
Yes.
Jenkins,
Yes.
Kenmore,
Yes.
Lake,
Yes.
Lanier,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Saint,
Yes.
Wayne,
Yes.
Wright.
Yes.
Motion passed. Thank you very much. And I do want to say real quick, Mr. Chair, if you would please allow me a minute to say, a lot of hard work went into that. I appreciate that. We've been working on this for the last several years. The Budget Committee and the Commissioner's been talking about this. This needed to be done for several years, and we finally got this done. So, a lot of hard work and so many people involved. So it was a lot of hard work by a lot of people, so thank you very much. This is great for our employees of the county. So, thank you, Mr. Chair.
Yes, sir. All right, moving to the, budget amendments. In total, there were 40. The budget committee met tonight, prior to the commission meeting. And, I don't know if you wanna jot these numbers down, it won't matter, but the budget committee passed budget amendments 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 31, 32, 36, and 39, without any need, to come to the full commission. So the rest of them, we will address. And to give you, some clarification to maybe answer questions for several of them, and, if I box this, Ms. Linda, you can step in, but there is, the IRS, as of right now, is not charging federal income tax to employees on the halftime of the time and a half of overtime, up to so many $1,000s. So now they decided they're gonna track it. So Ms. Linda had to create a new line item on 87 in every department to track that, because it will go on W-2s this next year, where it did not this year, correct? So that's gonna answer your questions for several of these amendments. It looks like they're getting a little more money, or a supervisor or director, is pretty much anybody who's able to draw overtime with the county. But those amendments, that's why they're there. It's getting ready to break that overtime out, in the mayor's office under payroll, so. All right, we will get started with number one. Landfill, deputy employee insurance, $1,000, disability insurance, $1,175, part-time personnel, $1,000, data processing supplies, $1,000, food supplies, $1,000, social security, $5,025, and employee Medicare, $1,000, crediting laborers, $3,200, clerical personnel, $500, repair and maintenance vehicles, $500, gas, $2,000, and contracts with private agencies, $5,000, for a debit credit balance of $11,200. That is both budget cleanup and the reason I just gave you. Any questions on that? Number two, register of deeds, debiting part-time personnel, $175, crediting communication, $175. Number three, veteran services, debiting office equipment, $1,050, and the fund balance, $190, crediting secretary, $825, social security, $50, Medicare, $15, communication, $150, and travel, $200, for a debit credit balance of $1,240. I'm gonna move on, if y'all got a question, stop me. Number four, beer board, and I will say all these have been approved by the budget. Number four, beer board, debiting fund balance, $515, crediting, board and committee members, $500, social security, $12, Medicare, $3, for a balance of $515. Number five, land, debiting, fund balance, $155, crediting land, $155. Number six, general sessions, debiting fund balance, $1,925, crediting the judge, $1,500, social security, $100, state retirement, $300, and employee, your Medicare, $25. That was a key in your area, correct?
That's when the state came back
7, Sheriff's Department, deputy fund balance $635, crediting county official $635. That was a key entry error in the office. Number 8, 911 emergency management, deputy fund balance $78,705, and crediting contract for government agencies $78,705. And that's money that was approved after the original budget was already approved, and contributions from municipalities will pay part of this charge. Number 9, county coroner and medical examiner, deputy fund balance $6,500, crediting other contracted services $6,500. Number 10, libraries, deputy fund balance $733, and crediting other contracted services $733. Number 11, county mayor's office, deputy educational incentive, and that's a misprint. Your total is $970. Deputy educational incentive $970. Crediting county official officer $5, secretary $10, communication $300, office supplies $500, and other supplies and material $150, for a debit credit balance of $970. Number 12, election commission, deputy employee insurance $3,505, crediting county official $5, clerical personnel $1,500, overtime $200, state retirement $300, and utilities $1,500 for a debit credit balance of $3,505. 13, county buildings, deputy employee insurance, $9,100, crediting county supervisor $4,100, personnel $4,000, social security $450, state retirement $300, Medicare $150, and uniforms $100, for a balance of $9,100. That's the IRS reason I gave earlier. 15, reappraisal program, deputy and state retirement $800, travel $300, other supplies and materials $500, crediting deputies $900, and postal charges $700, for a debit credit balance of $1,600.
Did you go to 14?
Maybe not. Other facilities 14, deputy overtime $1,900, and crediting county supervisor $1,900. Thank you. 16, Chancery Court, deputy part-time personnel $2,500, crediting postage $2,500. 17, Juvenile Court, deputy travel $1,100, crediting other salaries $1,000, and employee insurance $100. Number 18, Juvenile Court, and this one Ms. Linda stated to us, it goes, this is an amendment that will go into effect July 1 in the new fiscal year. Deputy opioid, and this was the person we approved for drug-related juveniles in the court system a while back. Deputy opioid reserve account $52,578.12, crediting clerical personnel $33,415.20, social security $2,071.74, state retirement $4,487.66, health insurance $8,063, unemployment $56, Medicare $484.52, travel $3,000, office supplies $250, and office equipment $750, for a balance of $52,578.12. Now we're moving to number 28. 28, library deputy reserve account $6,250, crediting building improvements $6,250. That's where we partnered with Bolivar to fix the air conditioner at the library. Came out of reserve account. 29, ambulance deputy fund balance $6,200, crediting educational incentive $6,200. That's money that came in for us, for the state, for our ambulance employees, for their educational incentives. 30, employee benefits, deputy fund balance 6,000, crediting employee, 6,000. And that one, she's hoping that gets us through the year, the rest of it will close in the fund balance that is not used. Now moving to 33. County buildings, deputy overtime, $625, crediting supervisor $150, custodial personnel $300, and employer Medicare $175, for a balance of $625. 34, other facilities, deputy overtime $375, crediting supervisor $375. 35, landfill, deputy fencing $10,500, crediting laborers $800, employee insurance $700, maintenance and repair equipment $1,500, and utilities $7,500. Now to 37. Juvenile services, deputy and supervisor $100, crediting repair and maintenance equipment $100. 38. Local health center, deputy health insurance $1,800, maintenance and repair building $1,910, crediting supervisor $3,360, and utilities $350, for a debit credit balance of $3,017, and that's funded by the state. And lastly, number 40, workhouse, deputy insurance recovery $11,865.97, crediting maintenance and repair buildings $11,865.97, and that's to repair, that was to repair the gate at the CJC, that's insurance password. So, Mr. Chair, I entertain a motion to approve those said budgets.
So moved. Motion's been made, properly second. Any discussion? Seeing none, Madam Clerk, we have a roll call vote, please, ma'am.
Booker,
Yes.
DeBerry,
Yes.
Gatlin,
Yes.
Gillum,
Yes.
Grantham,
Yes.
Hensley,
Yes.
Jenkins,
Yes.
Kenmore,
Yes.
Lake,
Yes.
Lanier,
Yes.
Miller, Sane,
Yes.
Weems,
Yes.
Wright.
Yes.
All right, motion passes. All right, thank you. Now, I'll move back that, the core civic agreement is a state agreement. It's up for renewal for 5 years. And, we have Mayor Condor here, Mayor Condor, Attorney Condor. He has his hand. Mayor Condor, that's, you're not Scott.
Let's be clear about that.
Yeah, I know Scott. Yeah, but you come up, please, Bill. It's just a renewal of that contract, which allows, the contract to be in this county. And, it's a renewal that we've had in place for, I guess, the last 30 years, but it renews every so often. Hardin County, I believe, is already renewed. But then this is the other contract.
Yeah, this is a contract from the state, because the county contracts with the state, keep their lanes here, to facilities, and then Port City runs the facilities, and I looked at it, it's fine, I recommend you go ahead and pass it, and then we'll get it back to Nashville, and then it'll take them a few weeks before they finish with their process.
Need a motion?
Sure.
I make the motion that we, pass and this, for the next, 5 years contract for city.
Motion been made and second for renewal of the contract. Let's say, is your discussion?
Got one question, Mr. Condor. There's some question about the board, of how this thing's administered, or who it passes through. My understanding that that has nothing to do with passing the contract.
That's right.
Correct?
Two separate things.
All right, for the renewal, I don't believe that we'll have to, do we need a roll call vote on that?
Yeah, go ahead and put it.
That contract to the state, because it is a state issue. All right, let's have a roll call vote, if you would, Madam Clerk, please.
Wright,
Yes.
Weems,
Yes.
Sane,
Yes.
Miller, Lanier,
Yes.
Lake,
Yes.
Kenmore,
Yes.
Jenkins,
Yes.
Hensley,
Yes.
Grantham,
Yes.
Gillum,
Yes.
Gatlin,
Yes.
DeBerry,
Yes.
Buford.
Yes.
All right, motion passes. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, if you have some more while you're here, wait.
You got that number Civic on the,
Yes,
911
yes,
letter.
911 fee, we've got that. Y'all have that in your packet? It's a MOU. It's a MOU. All right, Core Civic, we had, as you know, from what Commissioner Hill was talking about earlier about the 911, after we had passed that budget, we had an increase in the fees. So I called and talked to Core Civic and asked them, could they help out on those fees? So they are for this budget year. These others contributions are coming in to finalize this fiscal year. But from this point on, they've agreed to add money as contribution to help pay our 911 fee. So we appreciate that partnership very much.
It totals 100,000, 50,000 from each facility.
Yeah.
So it comes down to.
That's right.
Oh, that includes water too, is what you're saying?
Yes, ma'am. Both facilities, yeah. So we need a motion to accept that memorandum of understanding that they will proceed with that.
I make the motion that we, consider the 911 fee.
Accept that, don't have a second. Any discussion on memorandum of understanding? We need to vote on that. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, like sign. Thank you very much. Thank you, David. Do you have any more on that, on the losses update?
Well, I see John with an update, and the cases are all the same ones that have been pending for a while. They're all being defended by the Core Civic Work Trust, and then Tillerman, that's the one getting the cars moved. I talked to Mr. Perlin, and Mr. Tiller's made some progress, but I think he took everything over to Michael, so now Michael's after him, so he may bring him back, I don't know.
I think they've been removed.
Yeah, they got told, so
Yeah.
they need to get them
And
out.
that's really, there's on the second page, I marked one of those cases as being settled, that's not, it wasn't settled, the court dismissed the case against the county. Paul Brewer and Memphis represented the county, and that's Core Civic. That's all I have.
Any questions for Attorney Connor? All right, thank you. I'll move in very quickly to the mayor's report. I do want to say a special thank you to Rusty Kelly from Porter's Creek, who went to help pick up trash in their community. He started that with, I believe, a group from the church, and I have asked that we start that in the county for the last 2 months. If y'all remember what we're talking about, a trash cleanup initiative. Very much. I think there's 7 now that have said that they would go and clean up around the roads and community around the churches. So we're trying to expand that countywide. I know Pastor Bufford, Commissioner Bufford has agreed to that as well, and to kind of help spearhead that with other pastors as well. So I appreciate that. We really want to get the county involved in that. I go out and pick up trash myself as well. I encourage everybody to do that. And there's some people that don't like that we actually do that. I just found that out. So I want to make an open invitation to the public and whoever else that doesn't like it, come join us. Bring a trash bag or I'll give you one. But come on, let's pick up trash together. How about that? Instead of complaining, get up and do something. So let's get that straight. All right. Southwest grants. Since 2022, we've received over $2 million through our county to help the county. I have asked all the departments to cut and to help on our general fund and our budgets, and they've done that. I appreciate Sheriff Dillon, I appreciate Ms. Griggs. Everybody has cut and helped out in their departments. And we also rely on these grants very heavily. The CDBG grant that helped get an ambulance, and there's emergency equipment, the landfill, the health department, the archives. How the archives came about was I first initially contacted David Bell to get an assessment on that building. Went to the state, I'm on the actual board, talked to them about redoing the building. Could we get money to do that? They said, yes, you can, but since it's in a historical district, you could apply and get more. I then contacted Commissioner Grant. I said, would you help out on this grant? So it came to fruition, you have that grant, so it's covered. A lot of people were involved in that. Want to promote the programs that we have for Mid-South Food Bank that Ms. Linda is heavily involved in. Each month, we go and help out and feed many people, I think around 400 people a month, and that's a wonderful program. Also, the programs, check these out from Southwest Human Resource Agency that provides the programs including meals, home repair assistance, they have senior care programs. And I want to thank the Industrial Board Chair, John Keller. We had a tour of TKE the other day. I've been to the first part of the facility many times, but I've never got to tour the actual inner workings of what they do. And it was really something to see. If you haven't seen that facility and to see the product that comes through that, I mean, these are worldwide. I met with the plant manager and said, we appreciate what you do. We're glad you're here. They have over 930, approximately 930 jobs they provide for this county and surrounding counties, North Mississippi as well. So we appreciate them being here. And if you get a chance, please take a look. I also want to thank Mayor Bowden and the Whiteville City Council, Middleton City Council, and Mayor Evan, Dr. Smith, who's here tonight, because they stepped up to help Hardeman County with that 911 situation, and I appreciate what they did and their contributions. So thank you very much. They were willing to help. That means a lot. Dixie Hills Vacation Bible School children came by the other day just to pray for our county. What a wonderful thing to see those children, to pray for the leaders of this county. We all need prayer. Again, HAA, thank you, Commissioner Wright, for bringing that up, for the adoptive allowance and people volunteering. We are going to work on a resolution, and y'all have heard me mention this, for Dale Wyman, who is a 20-year veteran, was a sheriff's deputy, and passed away a few years ago from an accident. Am I correct on that, Sheriff?
Yes, sir. He's actually on the memorial wall in Washington as a volunteer dog.
Right.
He isn't allowed to do it.
So I'd like to do a resolution. We're looking at something there to name in front of his home, stretch, just like we did for our Sergeant Allen. So we're going to be working on that. But other than that, is there any other business that needs to be brought forward to this commission tonight? Seeing none, we appreciate everybody being here. And is there a motion to adjourn?
I move we adjourn.
Stand adjourned.